Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Agent series. As you can probably tell, I'm using a different microphone, but we'll talk about that, especially because we're finishing off Corellia today. It's be awesome.
Cannot confirm authentication. Do not reply. Instead, proceed to secure line. Coordinates attached. Repeat. Proceed to...
So if you remember correctly, in the previous episode, we just got interrogated. We fed the Star Cabal the false information, so now they believe more Imperial troops are coming to Corellia, so they're kind of scrambling here, and we're going to hope to kind of catch them out of position.
Secure comm channel open.
Uploading decryption program.
20 hours, 32 minutes. I really thought I'd made a mistake, but you're alive.
I spoke to Hunter and planted the information. Any sign they took the bait?
I'm seeing real activity in the conspirator system. Messages sent, credits transferred. I just need to make sense of it. Meanwhile, it's time we got ready for the final play. But we can't meet so long as their eyes are on you.
I assume they've been tracking me since I left the airship.
Republic and Imperial forces will be clashing around the capital shortly. That's our best opportunity to remove you from sight. You can rig a building with explosives and be caught in a firestorm. Fake your death, and you'll no longer be top priority.
How long have you been wanting to plot my demise?
Since the day you landed on Hatter, on and off. There's an access tunnel beneath the Military History Museum, not on the official blueprints. Collapse the building, and the tunnel is your escape route. You'll need to move fast. I want you heading for the conspirators' hideout as soon as I find it. Good luck.
Nice. So previously we got to do the false information feed with the torture, and now we get to pull the other, like, major agent archetype, I guess you could call it, which is faking our own death, which is going to be sweet to be able to do that kind of thing. Now, what we need to talk about, obviously, is the mic change. So I said this previously in a different video, that I was using a Logitech G330, best headset I've ever owned. It was amazing. It's super comfortable, and the microphone on it was what I've been using this entire time. Now, with that being said, it's coming to the end of its life. I've had it for like 4 years. It's fallen apart. I've sat on it once or twice. The pieces that are keeping it together are falling apart. And that's just what happens to headsets when you're abusive to them, I guess. And I could have taken a lot better care of it. With that, in mind, I had to upgrade to a new headset because that one wasn't going to last me much longer. So I upgraded to a Logitech G230, which sounds strange that it's an upgrade because it's a lesser number, but they redid their G series, so it's, they kind of changed everything on it. It's a really nice headset. So far the sound in it is really nice, and the microphone is a little different. Time to get all audio technical on you guys. So it's a unidirectional mic as opposed to an omnidirectional mic. What that means is it picks up sound only from one direction as opposed to kind of all of the directions. A unidirectional mic will pick up less background noise and stuff like that, but an omnidirectional mic will pick up like the trucks that drive out, outside of my house and stuff in the background. That's really annoying. So that's why I don't really record during the day that much. So let me know kind of the different, quality in mic. Which one do you prefer, the old one or the new one? Keeping in mind that you've heard the old one for, a couple years now, so it's going to be a little bit of a change. This one isn't too big of a difference, though, and I made sure of that. That being said, it's also a temporary solution. Hopefully sometime within this year, I'm planning on getting a studio mic, which would increase the quality a lot better. But that's enough mic jargon. We need to get to the matter at hand, which is faking my own death, which is single-handedly one of the coolest things you get to do within the Agent story.
Detonator's set. Your funeral pyre is ready, sir.
Don't move! Hawkins to Chief. Target acquired. Down on the ground. SAS wants you alive, but I really don't.
Guess there's nothing to discuss.
Swarm! Swarm!
You could take a moment and actually talk with her there, but I decided not to. I think Koliya in that situation understands, hey, I'm trying to fake my own death. I can't let the word get out that I'm, setting up bombs and possibly having an escape route. So the best thing to do in that situation for, in Koliya's head is just to terminate them. Like I said, you could talk to them. You could figure out what they want, but it's not in his best interest. He's going to be dead anyway, so if the Republic thinks that Koliya took out their agents either by the bombs that I just set and or by defeating them naturally, then that's good, because then they assume that I'm probably dead in the explosion anyways, which is the whole point to this entire thing that we're trying to do.
We know you're in there, Cypher 9. I've already ordered all SIS forces to withdraw. That building will crush everyone inside. Come out and surrender.
I don't recognize your voice.
This is Harson Nill, Director, SIS Core World's Operations. I can save your life. The Republic doesn't torture its prisoners. You'll be treated well, put on the official POW list. You might even go home someday.
At least I'll be going out a hero, not a traitor.
Cypher, think...
Kind of him to offer. Where's that escape tunnel now?
I love that he's so concerned with me that he would actually try to reason with me and try to get me to stop what I'm doing. That's kind of cool that they would want me on their side. However, that being said, Koliya would never switch sides, without being a double agent.
Holocams missed your exit, and SIS chatter is reporting an Imperial intelligence operative caught in the explosion. Officially speaking, you're now dead. Congratulations.
Do I get a state funeral?
Spies rarely do. You're off the conspirators' scanners, if not for long. I'm sending you the coordinates of the starship Tenebrous. I'll meet you there, and we'll destroy the Star Cabal for good.
Oh, this is gonna get fun. So, we're pretty much done with Corellia now, and with that, I think it's worth saying that this is a little bit of a shorter episode because the next bit is so epic and huge that I didn't want to just throw it in at the end and have to cut halfway through the action there, so... Yeah, it's, like I said, it's going to be good. You're just going to have to trust me. Also, there's no Trellis of the Eidolon episode coming out today, and that is because next weekend there's going to be a huge epic conclusion to that story, and it's going to be much longer than usual, but it'll go along with the conclusion of the Agent series. And we'll, like we'd usually do, we'll do an interlude episode with wrap up of our thoughts of the entire story and kind of how it flowed. But you guys know that I love the Agent story anyways.
Get the power couplings hooked up and see what we can do about that exhaust signature.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Cypher. Meet what's left of intelligence.
Kinda sad, huh? These guys can't even play a decent game of Sabacc.
It's been a while. I was starting to wonder.
You thought I'd slipped off to Nar Shaddaa without you.
How did you end up here?
Your old bosses set up the escape. I've been running jobs for them. Pays bad. But I wanted my crack at the scum who messed with us.
The Minister of Intelligence suggested using her. He was right. She's very good.
Sounds like you've been busy. The Minister planned all this.
Yes. He,
You should not be moving. I will prepare a fresh dosage.
The Minister brought us together after Intelligence was dissolved. He accelerated my treatments and recruited a corps of loyal operatives. We're working to find the Star Cabal's base of operations. He'll explain the rest in the conference room.
You're not recovered yet, are you? The droid?
I am the Mistress's medical assistant. Her neurochemical levels will require regulation within 20 minutes.
23 minutes. I can still do basic math. I'm sorry, I'm fine. I just need more rest than usual.
If I can help in any way.
What will help is eliminating the Star Cabal, along with every trace of their existence. I believe you can do that for me.
We did have quite a few suspicions, rather, that she wasn't doing as well as she could have been. But, it's nice to have Koliya back. Now we have our full crew again, and we can kind of finish Chapter 3 with a bang, quite literally. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, having the Minister of Intelligence back is really nice, and that's the goal to keep her. And the fact that he was the one who organized all of this is a little surprising. However, on the same line, it's actually not surprising at all, as contradicting as that sounds. He's the kind of guy that would do this thing. If Intelligence was being dissolved, he would kind of get together the best people and come up with a plan on how to save it, because he knows the importance of Imperial Intelligence.
You wanted to see me, Minister?
Yes. Come in. Last we talked, I sent you to hunt invisible agents manipulating the war. How did that mission turn out?
It was more complicated than we expected. It's been a while, sir.
Indeed. Welcome back from your tour of duty. I've spent my time calling in favors. Now we face a conspiracy as old as the Emperor and nearly as powerful. Pity we have to destroy it.
This war is meant to wipe us out, remove the Jedi and Sith, Republic and Empire, and start over.
Yes, but spies cannot be zealots. That is their weakness. Your work on Corellia allowed us to trace the conspirators' communications to a space station in the Null Zone. We believe that station to be their base of operations.
How do we make our approach?
I want you to take your team there immediately. Any delay and we risk the enemy escaping. Eliminate any members of the Inner Circle present and obtain their records. The names of their followers, their resources, and every black project they've co-opted.
You have plans for the information?
With the Star Cabal's secrets, we can scour the galaxy for what's left of their membership. Otherwise, they'll soon regroup. Of course, the conspirators' secrets have other uses. Once this crisis passes, the Sith will want them in safe hands.
The conspirators used their secrets to blackmail, to brainwash, to disappear.
Cypher, when I began at Intelligence, I saw it as a distraction from my military career. Eventually, I grew to accept my role. I developed goals in place of ideals, and I found ways to achieve those goals. I hoped authority would help me effect change. But for us, there are limits to what authority can do.
Ship's overhaul is finished, sir. He'll get to the station out of sight.
The operation begins. Stop the conspirators and take back everything they've stolen.
If you have something to say to me, Minister, be direct.
You heard the call. Your ship is waiting.
Like I said, the next episode is going to be really, really good.